Hey guys, this is Arun from the Digital Deepak team. Today we're going to discuss something very important. It's about how to integrate your social media and Google Analytics account. How to leverage Google Analytics to prove ROI of your social media efforts. I'm doing this video because most of us use Google Analytics and most of us have failed proving the ROI of social media marketing. I've seen many bosses just walking into the meeting room and saying, come on, we have done social media for 3 months and no results are showing up, so we should stop doing social media. After watching this video, you will have a better answer to such questions and will be more confident when you are entering meetings, because we'll be tying social media activities directly to business outcomes. So before we do that, we have to learn how to create goals in Google Analytics. Once we have defined goals, it will be easier for us to know which social media channel is giving how many leads or conversions, and how many of those conversions which you see is assisted by social media. So let's go ahead and see how do we create goals. For that, first I will log into my Google Analytics account. Then I will go to the settings section. Then I will go to goals under all website data. Then I will say new goal. Yes, now we are in the goal setup website, and since my website is more B2B, more of a lead acquisition system, the the thank you page will be more of a HTML page. So I'll be tracking number of people who have hit the thank you page. For instance, if you check learndigitalmarketing.com, I will enter my name, I will enter my email ID and hit enter. Once I hit enter, I'm redirected to this page called digitaldeepak.com. Success, you have registered for my free digital marketing course. So this is the thank you page, and the URL of this thank you page is digitaldeepak.com/registration-confirmation-free-DM course. So once a user hits this URL, it is a goal conversion for digitaldeepak.com. So if I am setting up Google Analytics for this particular website, I will use this particular URL as the goal conversion URL. So in this list, I will choose contact us, or I can choose something like sign up. So I'll choose contact us in this case, and then I'll hit continue. Contact us, lead conversion. If someone comes to my website and says, hey, I need your services, and then I will pick destination. There are 4 types of goals you can set. I will choose destination because I have a thank you page just like Deepak. I have a thank you page for my own website. Destination, yes, just hit continue. Don't stress on example thanks.html. We'll be setting up our thank you page URL or the goal conversion URL in the next step. So hit continue. Equals destination equals to, so in my case it's thank you. If I see that out of 100 leads, 1 person converts and the cost of one sale is 100 rupees, then cost per lead is somewhere around 1 rupee, then I will put the value as 1. You can change the USD to INR in the settings section, and then I will say save, or I can click verify this goal to check if there is such a URL as thank you-u. Then I'll click save. Yes, now I have created a goal which is lead conversion. But you should also set goals for micro conversions. For instance, people who come through social media, they are looking for content, so they might be more inclined to buying an ebook or downloading your free ebook rather than directly saying, hey, I need your services. So you have to set up goals for your ebook downloads too. So we'll set up that goal in the same process, just that the naming convention will be different. So here I will say sign up, continue, again destination, I will say ebook download here, and your ebook might also have a separate conversion URL. In my case it is ebook downloaded. So once a person has hit this URL, it's like a goal conversion for me. And value you can give somewhere below 1, because the macro conversion is 1. I will give a micro conversion of 0.1. If I see that out of 10 people who download the ebook, one person actually converts into a lead, then I would say the conversion rate is 10%, and I would give my macro conversion, and I would give a micro conversion of 0.1 USD, and I'll click save, and yes, and it's done. So I have two goals mentioned. One is the macro conversion, which is lead conversion. One is a micro conversion called the ebook download. Now Google will take some time to populate this data. Of course, it's not gonna dig up past data and give it to you. From now on, Google would measure whenever a person hits these URLs, and whenever a person hits these URLs, you will see numbers noted in these sections, conversion section, and it will also attribute from which traffic sources gave to highest number of conversions. So if tomorrow someone clicks on your Twitter bio profile link and ends up becoming a lead, ends up saying, hey, I need your services, then you will be having enough confidence to prove to your boss, see, I've been working on Twitter for the last 3 months, and somehow somebody clicked on it and he signed up saying, hey, I need your service. So you will have much more confidence when you're entering into meetings. So now that we have learned how to set up both macro conversions and micro conversions, it's time to see how to tag campaigns. So for that, I will be doing a simple thing, URL tagging Google. So this is a URL builder tool. I use this tool. Suppose you are launching a campaign for Diwali, and you are doing a Twitter campaign or a Facebook campaign saying 50% off on all furniture on my website. So what you will do is you will enter your URL. I am taking a dummy URL, example.com, and I will check campaign source as Twitter. Then I will choose campaign name as affiliate promotion, or I can use something like Diwali campaign. Yes, Diwali is good enough. And then I will use term as organic. Suppose you are running both Diwali organic social media campaigns and paid Diwali campaigns, you would want your boss to know that which of those leads came from organic social media promotion versus paid social media promotion. And medium, you can say tweet. Yes, tweet. And that's it. You need not fill all these details, but you can fill details how much ever you want the specificity to be. So here is the URL generated, and whenever I am promoting this URL in Twitter, for example, I go to twitter.com, I log into my account, personal account in this case, just for an example. Then I will say Diwali 50% off on all furniture, and enter this URL and say tweet. Now if someone clicks on this URL and buys the product, then it will show up in Google Analytics, and it will show up in Google Analytics at this particular place. So every tweet which you do, every campaign that you set up, everything is being measured here. So the tweet which we just sent out, if there are few sales which is happening through that, it will show up in acquisition campaigns, all campaigns. So these are the campaign names. So if someone buys, or even if someone doesn't buy through that link, it shows up in this. So Diwali will show up somewhere here. This is a demo account which I'm using. Yes, I see that somebody clicked on this particular link. This particular campaign was run by a marketer, and he acquired 4,652 users, out of which 106 transactions happened. So every tweet that you send out, every Facebook campaign which you launch, if you tag those campaigns using the campaign URL builder appropriately and share them on Twitter, Facebook, or whichever social media channel, those campaigns show up here and you can measure the conversions too. Now that we have learned how to set up campaign URLs and how to create goals, it is time to check assisted conversions. To understand assisted conversions, first we have to go to top conversion paths. Here we will see how many times in the conversion process a person hit your social media URLs, your social media campaigns. A person may buy a product after searching for the product in Google, but before that encounter with your brand name, maybe he has encountered your brand on Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn. To check for such cases, you have to go to top conversion paths and click on the filter section and search for social. Here you will see that there are many people who have clicked on the social network URL, and then the next day or the third day he directly came to that website URL and ended up buying the product. So there are 85 conversions like that, and the conversion value is $5. There are other few cases wherein a person found the URL on organic search. For instance, a person bought like a chair, recliner chair, maybe clicked on your organic listing, and then he saw an ad on Facebook. Maybe you're doing remarketing on Facebook and he clicked on that Facebook ad and ended up buying the product. Or maybe he clicked on your Facebook post and ended up buying the product. There are 33 such cases. So although social network doesn't always lead to direct conversions, social network is a great way of assisting conversions. So now we'll go to assisted conversions and see how many occasions has social media led to a conversion. So if you scroll down, you will see that social network is involved in 480 such assisted conversions. So out of 60,000 conversions, about 480 times social media led to that conversion. And the value generated by social media is $3,749. So you are giving an exact numerical value for the work you have delivered for the company. Now that we know how to set up conversion goals, how to tag campaigns, and how to come up with a numerical value which is tied to a business objective and which proves the effort which you are putting in social media, it's time to check out what are the landing pages which people end up on when they're browsing to your social media posts or social media profile links, and how are those landing pages performing and how many of those landing pages are actually leading to conversion. Those aspects you will find in acquisition. There's a tab called social. You have to go to overview. Here you will see all the social networks, the number of sessions it has generated, the percentage of sessions. So in this particular case, YouTube is generating maximum number of sessions. So I would go dig deeper and say landing pages. So the people are landing up on these particular URLs, and I can use an advanced segment saying sessions with conversions and apply. So these are all the sessions which led to conversions. If I land the user on this particular page, there is a high likelihood of he ended up buying the product. Then I click conversions. So I see that YouTube is giving me massive conversions, but I see that Google Groups is giving me a high conversion value. So I would focus my efforts on YouTube, groups, and Facebook, little bit of Reddit maybe, but I would not be spending much time on the remaining social media channels because not giving me much value. So maybe I'll create a Google group, or maybe I'll double down my efforts on Facebook and YouTube because there are high conversion value and high number of conversions are happening. So this is why it is so important to set up goals at the macro level and the micro level, and to tag your campaigns properly. Because once you do that, Google Analytics does the remaining job very easy for you. And once you show to your boss that Google Groups is actually leading to $14,000 a month or every 3 months, he would definitely be willing to give you an extra employee or more budget to double down on these particular channels. Now that we've figured out social media channels which are working for us, and how much value you're delivering to your company, the numerical value which you're delivering to your company, it is time to create a social media dashboard so that from a single page we can communicate all that we are doing to everyone in the company. And for that, what we'll do is we'll go to customization, dashboards, create a dashboard, import from gallery, and click social media, and I will install this particular dashboard by Justin Cutroni. This guy is a smart guy. He has a blog. Just check out his blog to Justin Cutroni if you really want to master analytics. This is one of his good resource on Google Analytics. I'll click on import. So once you click import, you will see data like this. So it is showing new visitor acquisition from social. So social is contributing a high percentage. Traffic from social networks. Yes, bounce rate. You can set this calendar too. What is the per session value of every social media session we create? So these are the visits, the device visits you get from mobile. These are the social networks, the bounce rate. So I see the bounce rate is very high with YouTube, Facebook, and Quora. I can further investigate as to why this is so. Maybe I'll revamp those landing pages, and you can share this dashboard, share template link. So you can copy this dashboard link and send this in the form of a messenger or an email to your boss, and he can get a complete picture of the social media efforts which you are doing over the last few months or the last week. So Google Analytics is highly efficient when it comes to proving ROI of social media, and also it is a great source to track everything at a single place. All you have to do is tag your campaigns well, make sure you are mentioning your goals for macro and micro conversions, and Google Analytics does the rest of you. So that's it from this video. Just I wanted to make this video completely hands-on. So if you have any questions regarding Google Analytics or social media and how to integrate them, just drop a comment below and I'll reply to it in a best way possible.